Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's gonna be a really fun video. I'm going to 3 bookstores and then I'm gonna do a mini haul at the end, and I want to do a cumulative book haul of books that I've purchased within the last month or so. So let's get going. I need to find shoes. My toes are crusty, but these will have to do. So let's talk. Let me turn that off. So let's talk about my plan for today. I have 3 places that I want to go. I want to go to this independent bookstore in my town. I want to go to Barnes & Noble and I want to go to Target. I definitely know I want to get the next book in the Good Girls Guide to Murder series and maybe the one after that because I really liked it and I wrote it kind of fast. And I want to get the new Aristotle and Dante book, but those are all my plans of books that I know I want to get. I kind of want to get the Inheritance Games if they have it because I've heard a lot of really good stuff about it. And maybe the new Leanne Moriarty book, Apples Never Fall, something like that. So that's like the plans, but we'll see. I'm gonna browse obviously and we'll see how I do at each store, so I'll update.
I like to read at work though, that's why I like reading on my phone.
Okay, that independent bookstore was really successful. I got like a lot of books for really cheap. So I'm excited. I forgot to mention that that bookstore is primarily used books, like secondhand. So they do have new books, but I never really buy new books there because they're like way more expensive. So I usually just buy used books there. And now I'm at Barnes & Noble. I'm gonna see if they have those books I was looking for. And I'll show you what I got from Mojo when I get home. And I'll just do like all of them together. Okay, I have my mask. I have my reusable bag. Let's go. Okay, so I just left Barnes & Noble. I got a lot more than I thought I would. I kind of just blacked out in there, so I didn't get any clips, but they didn't have the second book for A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. So I'm gonna go to Target and see if they have it, and if not, I'm just gonna order it online. Okay, so I'm home now from all 3 of the stores that I went to today, and I want to do a haul because I got a lot of stuff here. So I want to start with Mojo, the independent bookstore I went to. I got a few things from there. I got this used edition of Lovely War by Julie Berry, and I saw this all over TikTok. I used to see this all over TikTok. I haven't really heard much about it lately, but I remember hearing about it a while ago, and I saw this copy, and it's like this really nice floppy paperback, and I was like, you're coming home with me. So I think this is about like Aphrodite. This is about Aphrodite. So it's a story on Earth told from the perspective of Athena during the First War, it sounds like. So this sounds really interesting. I think it's like a love story, and I think it's supposed to be like really beautifully written, and it's told from perspectives of different gods, I guess. We'll see. I really want to read this though. Next, I got A Study in Charlotte by Brittany Cavalero. This is young adult, I think, and I've heard a lot of interesting stuff about this. Ruby. I've heard a lot of interesting stuff about this series. I know this is a series, and I love Sherlock Holmes stories. I love anything to do with Sherlock Holmes, so I'm sure I'm gonna love this. I think this is about like Watson and Holmes's great-great-grandchildren teaming up to solve crimes, maybe? I don't know. I'm excited. This is a signed first edition though. Yep. So that's a good find. Next one I got is Layer of Dreams by Libba Bray. I think this is the third book in the Diviner series. I have the first one, I think Before the Devil Breaks You is the second one. I don't have that one. Hi. I don't have that one, but I definitely want to read the Diviner series soon. I've heard a lot of really cool stuff about it, and these editions are kind of cool. I also got the first Diviners book at this bookstore a couple months ago, so maybe I'll find the second one one day. The next things I got from there are kind of not really like, well, they're books, but they're kind of funny. This one is Time of the Twins by Kendall and Kylie Jenner. I don't think they actually wrote this book. They're definitely marketed as writing it, but I don't think they wrote it. It's supposed to be like a fantasy book about two sisters. So I think I'm gonna read this for like a video and just see like my thoughts on it, because obviously they're not particularly authors, but we'll see if their book is good. The next things I got are 3 Magic Treehouse books. I got Good Morning Gorilla. These are by Mary Pope Osborne. I got Mummies in the Morning and Night of the New Magicians. So I used to love Magic Treehouse books when I was a kid, and I really want to do another video where I reread books I loved when I was a kid, and the Magic Treehouse series. Pretty sure I had all of them at one point. I think I was just obsessed with them. I think I read every single one. I don't really remember this one. I don't know if I read this one. This looks newer. It's a Merlin mission. I don't know what that means. But these ones, the ones with the numbers on them, I definitely read like all of these ones. I specifically remember these ones. So I'm really excited to have these and to reread them maybe. And they were all $2, so I was like, might as well. And then from Mojo, I just got these 2 little sticker packs. Just because they're cool and I thought I could put them in my journal. So next I went to Barnes & Noble and I went a little crazy in there. Let's talk about the books that I said I was going there for. So I got As Good as Dead by Holly Jackson. This cover is so cool. This is the 3rd book in the A Good Girl's Guide to Murder series, and they didn't have the 2nd one, so I got the 3rd one. It's super cool. I'm really excited to get back into this series. So yeah. Then I got Aristotle and Dante Dive into the Waters of the World by Benjamin Alir Simons. I read the first one, Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe, and I really liked it. I read that one a couple years ago now. I reread it recently, a couple months ago. But I'm really excited to read this one. This one's like much thicker than the first one was. I'm a little upset because I have the first one in paperback and they only had this one in hardcover. So it's gonna look kind of weird, but I'm really excited to read this one. I did get Leanne Moriarty's new book, Apples Never Fall. It was 30% off. I'm so excited to read this one. I read 9 Perfect Strangers by Leanne Moriarty, and I read Big Little Lies, and I loved both of them. So I'm really excited to get to this one. I think it's about a woman who goes missing, and she has like 4 kids or something, and they all think their dad did it. Like, they think their dad had something to do with it, so they're like not sure if they should turn him in or not, or report their mom missing. So we'll see what this is like. I'm excited. And then 2 books that I did not go there for, but I'm excited about. I got The Atlas 6 by Olivier Blake. This is all over TikTok. I've seen so many reviews of this book. I think it's like dark academia. I think it's like kind of spooky. Ooh, there's like drawings in it. I'm really excited for this one. I don't know anything about this, but I don't really want to know anything about it. I've heard a lot of people say it's best to go into this knowing nothing about it and just let it take you. And this is like a really cool edition. It's like, I love when books feel like this, where they're like papery more. A lot of people don't like this type because they get fingerprints, but I just think they're so satisfying to like read, and it's really floppy. So yeah, I'm excited for this one. And then this one I'm so excited for. I got The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern. I read The Night Circus, I think last year, and it's one of my favorite books of all time now. It's so magical and beautiful, and the writing style is so amazing, so I'm surprised I have never read another book by her. I don't know if this is her only 2 books, but I can't wait. I've heard nothing but good things about this book. I think it's like a book about books, or a story about stories, something like that. I'm very excited. And then at Barnes & Noble, I got this stunning animated classics edition of Disney's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is just like so beautiful. It has like purple foiling on it. And I love collecting stuff like this. But like if I ever have kids, or I just like to read them too, because this one, I love The Night Before Christmas, The Nightmare Before Christmas. So I'm excited. I'm excited. And then the next thing is a book, but I'm not usually one for Funko Pops, but when I see one that's like really cool, I like them, so I bought this Beth Harmon one from The Queen's Gambit. I loved this show, I loved this book, and I'm really excited about this. It's so cool. I'm gonna put it on my bookshelf. She's so cool. I really want to rewatch this series soon. So that's it from Barnes & Noble, and then I went to Target and I got 3 books. I got Good Girl, Bad Blood by Holly Jackson, which is the second book that I needed for the Good Girl's Guide to Murder collection. So I'm really excited to read this. I'm hopefully gonna start this maybe today, because I'm still like in a Good Girl's Guide to Murder mindset. I miss Pippa already, so I'm excited. How many times do I say I'm excited? Someone count. And then I got The Maidens by Alex Micheladies. I'm really excited. I've heard so much cool stuff about this book. I think he's like, it follows like a Greek professor, like a professor of like Greek gods or something. Greek tragedy professor. I think there's like murder and mystery, and I'm excited. I cannot wait. I want to start this one soon as well. And I've heard a lot about The Silent Patient by this author, so hopefully I'll like this book and then I can read The Silent Patient. And last, I got 9 Perfect Strangers by Liam Moriarty. I already have an edition of this, but this is like the Hulu edition with the TV show characters. So I just thought it was cool. So yeah, that's it for everything that I bought today. And then I want to do a couple books that I bought recently, like within the last couple weeks. So first, I bought this one from Mojo, the store I went to today. This is the Mortal Instruments City of Bones. This is like the movie cover. It's like super old and like tattered, but I just thought this was like so sick. Because like you can't buy this edition anymore, and it's just like I've never seen it, so it's really cool. Also from there, I bought Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. I probably won't read this, but it just looks really cool, and it was only like $5. So I've never read Pride and Prejudice, but I think this is literally just Pride and Prejudice with zombies. Because like that's so cool. That's cool. And then I bought this exclusive collector's edition of The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak. This is like a really cool edition. I've never read this book, but I really, really want to. How's like this guy? I'm super, super excited about this one. I've never seen the movie or anything, so I really don't know anything about this, but I'm ready. I also got Love Boat Taipei by Abigail Hing Wen. This is like such a beautiful cover. And this is used, and there's like a lot of writing in it and like highlighting, which is kind of fun because I love seeing other people's annotations. There's like highlighting, and I like to write in my books, so I like that there's also writing in this one. So it's just something I can see from somebody else's perspective. Then I got Mina and the Undead by Amy McCaw. This book is like really cool. It's got like black edges, can't really tell, but the edges are black, and then it looks like a VHS kind of. Yeah, this is like set in the 90s in New Orleans, and there's like vampires, obviously. I think this is young adult as well. So I'm hoping to get to this soon, maybe during October, during my spooky book season. Probably not, though. I have like a million books I want to read this month, so we'll see. Next I got Everyone's an Alien When You're an Alien Too by Johnny Sun. I recently read this in my 24-hour readathon and it was so amazing. I gave it 5 stars. It was so sweet, so cute. It made me literally tear up. And it's just like a book about an alien who comes to Earth and he's looking for humans. But he finds all these animals and he talks to all these animals. And it's just more about like learning to love yourself and learning to be confident in yourself and not wanting what other people have because everybody has it a little bad, you know? This was fun. And last but not least, I got The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue by V.E. Schwab. I got this special Barnes & Noble's collector's edition. It's red and it has gold foiling and it has a ribbon bookmark and it has this stunning design on the naked book, and then the end papers are beautiful. I really loved this book. I read it like a year ago now and it was like amazing, so I love this edition of it. I also saw an edition of it at Target today and it was blue, so I don't know if they're just like all of a sudden coming out with all these beautiful editions of this book, but I'm not complaining. And now I have to put all these books away, so watch me do that. So yeah, that is my pretty big book haul from today and the last month. I had a lot of fun today. I love book-filled days, bookish-filled days, a day filled with bookish things. And today was a lot of fun. So thank you for coming along with me. Thank you for watching this video. And please subscribe. I'll see you in my next one. Bye!